Hey there.
Hey,
Have you taken a bath today? I should. To be honest, you kind of smell weird.
What'd I do?
Just go to the office!
What'd I do?
Just go!
What?
At least for once in your lives, you would have had an experience that was perhaps similar to this. Kind of smell weird. You must not have felt great at the time, right?
no.
Definitely not. As humans, it is only natural that we sweat and smell in our own way. But also as humans, we should be considerate of others and try to control the way we smell and put in some effort to avoid making the air uncomfortable for the people around us.
Okay.
Now, we've met the problem. Let's meet the solution. I introduce to you a personal favorite of mine, the Syahirah Vitalis Eau Natural Egyptian Jasmine and Turkish Rose with essential oil. A perfume with about a year's worth of personal usage from me to share to you all today. In this review, I will be explaining on number 1, the perfume's description, number 2, the pros and cons of usage, number 3, comparisons and competitions, and number 4, ratings and recommendation. Now without further ado, let's get on to the first point of this review. This product, more commonly known as the Syahirah Jasmine and Rose perfume, is the company's first ever bottle of fragrance, made in Indonesia. The perfume consists of a natural essential oil fragrance, which is notable to help reduce anxiety and intensify energy. It is an exclusive creation from Vitalis, a luxury international perfume with Egyptian jasmine and Turkish rose scent. Now looking at the ingredients, the fragrance is derived from citrus, that is orange, grapefruit and lemon extracts, all mixed up together with, of course, with the Jasminum glandiflorum flower and the Rosa damascena flower. The price for a 100ml bottle is the cheapest one around, averaging at about 18 ringgit in store. Frequent promotion periods, particularly in Watsons or Guardians where the perfume is usually sold in, does it down to only 13 ringgit. As many of us know, store membership takes it down even more to just about 10 to 11 ringgit a bottle. Now, how exactly do we use it? Fairly simple really. You can just hold the bottle at an angle you prefer, make sure the nozzle is in the right direction and just hit spray. As you can see, the volume gets sprayed out quite a lot each time, so moderately spray for optimum fragrance. Also, please do this gently, as the glass bottle is quite heavy for its size and feels somewhat fragile. Do not drop this bottle or it will shatter to bits and pieces, kind of a vibe to it, so approach with care. Now, the perfume smells unbelievably nice, I can tell you that.
Oh, smell. Relax, smell. Not to smell.
The citrus fruity hint in the perfume tickles the nose in all the good ways. Jasmine and rose is such a great floral combination. It soothes the nose and it calms the nerves. For a man, it does smell feminine, however it is not as strikingly so. On the body, the scent mixes up really well in my Bad Lab spray on deodorant, despite the latter smelling more masculine. Yet, it is not as conflicting nor excessive to the senses. The price, like I mentioned before, is really cheap and affordable to get at your nearest store. For the second or third time around, buy a few bottles of this at once if you like. It will not hurt the wallet at all. Now, to be fair, it doesn't last that long. If you spray on before class at 8 AM, I can assure you from experience that by 10 AM, the scent would not be obvious at all. Not even a hint of the jasmine and rose can be smelled by other people in your vicinity, but it is a bit noticeable for people sitting or standing close to you. Now, the fragile body of the bottle is indeed fragile. The perfume doesn't have any sort of handle or curve to properly grab hold of while spraying. Sometimes I find myself a bit fearful of accidentally dropping the bottle. Also, availability in stores. The product can be found in Guardians or Watsons, but it is not always in stock. Considering the fact that it's not really a best-selling product by Syahirah, you have to scour for it a bit in order to find one. Moving on to compare, let's look at another brand of perfume spray, that is the Bath and Body Works or BBW Rose Fine Fragrance Mist. Now, just hearing the brand, you can already guess the price. And you guessed right, it is quite pricey at about 90 ringgit a bottle.
Why?
That is about 6 bottles of my perfume minus all the discounts.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Obviously not as cheap, but the quality is well worth it. The rose smell is more strikingly feminine and stays on the body for a longer time. Benda-benda comparison but in a closer price range is the Syahirah Vitalis or the natural Peach Blossom and Lily of the Valley. Coming from the same company, in the same line of perfume by Vitalis, we have another great variation to compare. The perfume exudes a soft and classy scent with a distinct woody and musky note. Definitely more therapeutic, but not exactly right to my taste. Jasmine and rose, personally, suits my nose parts better. Now on to the ratings. I give this perfume a solid 4.5 out of 5. It is a great perfume, almost perfect, but it needed to last a bit longer in my opinion and perhaps less fragile and easier to hold. Now, with all of that done and dusted, we have reached the end of this review. As I described, the perfume is a wonderful product to use with a rosy and jasmine smell that I have personally used for about a year now. It is available to get at a great price at your nearest store. The many pros surpass the few cons of the perfume. For example, despite the fact that it doesn't stay on for long, it smells amazing while it does, and you can always spray more afterwards anyways. After looking at other perfumes, this is the best one there is. The design, the scent, and the price especially makes it well worth to buy. It's not too strong, it's not too expensive, but just right. As I've given it a 4.5 out of 5 rating, I recommend everyone to buy the Syahirah Jasmine and Rose perfume today and give it a try yourself. I can assure you, you will not be disappointed. You can have my word for that. So what are you waiting for? Go buy the Syahirah Vitalis or the natural Egyptian Jasmine and Turkish Rose now. Thank you, that's all for me.